or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got George. Maxey out there with LeVert. And it's Bona in at the 5. Now here is George. Nice shot by Yabusele.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Boss. And it's Bona with the rebound. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the night. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And George kicks to LeVert. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams with a clean look. Traps in the tray.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's the pick. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Maxey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Boss gets the bucket. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Second chance shot, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got 5.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Maxey, and it's blocked by Boss. Williams passes to Boss. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Maxey covering. Another shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a nice bucket inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's the screen. Maxey. And they recover it. And here's George for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good on the bucket. And that's now 9 points for Boss.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Oklahoma City making a change. Wallace is checked in. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounds. Number 1, Chet Holmgren.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 17-point game. Grant is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Boss. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Ball, the pass to Martin. Here's Jones, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Boss, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Wallace looking for an opening. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And there's the call on Boss. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Boss passes to Grant. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 17. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Steps back. Here's Maxey. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Boss gets the bucket.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
Caruso against Jones. Pass the ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Boss has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Ball from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 9.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident.
For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Cason Wallace. Pass to Boss. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. LeVert with it. He has yet to score. Here's Yabusele. Here's Bona. Pass to LeVert. 4 on the shot clock. George way outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
No good from Grant. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now, here's LeVert. They set the pick. Maxey on the wing. The 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Boss. He's covered by Maxey. Outside Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And there's the call on Boss. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Spencer's checked in, and it's Cason Wallace in for Jeremy Grant. Ball's checked in for the 76ers. Left side, George. Pass to Yabusele. They need this. It doesn't go for him. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Jazz was terrific. He finished with 57 points, and he was efficient out there. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Source comes in for Boss. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's... So it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boss has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Maxey. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got LeVert. George is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Bona in at the 5. Maxey finds LeVert. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's a good screen. Now here's LeVert, covered by Boss. 6 to shoot. Now LeVert. 2 points. That one goes. LeVert's got 6.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The first free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. And the 76ers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 6 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Oklahoma City, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Both good from the line that time. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Yabusele. Now here's LeVert, defended by Boss. Here's Maxey. And the 3 off target.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
LeVert screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Count it.
Yeah, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Tries the spin move. Back to Maxey. Pocket 6. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Yabusele. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's George. Drains the 19-footer. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
And that one is good. 32 points for Boss.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to George. Yes, that goes in. George has got 4 this quarter.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Boss. Here's Holmgren. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Thunder have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. From outside the arc, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there, the 76. Here's Boss. He's covered by Ball. To the left side wing. In the corner, Wallace with it. Inside. Boss, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And he converts the layup. Boss has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Hands it from downtown.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And it's good, 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
44 seconds left to play here in the third. Lets it fly. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Jones has got 9. Oklahoma City shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Out to Wallace. Pass to Caruso. Stolen by Ball. Here's Martin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
So he gets them both. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Grant the pass to Caruso. Driving inside. Boss, no good. Oubre on the wing. Here's Martin. The layup missed. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Oklahoma City shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. They've got Grant. Wallace is out there with Boss. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Furphy in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Oladipo for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They set the pick. Here's Boss. Yep, it counts. Boss has got 38 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Count it. 40 points for Boss.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The shot by George, wide open. No good from outside. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And again it will fall. That's the good there from Boss. Boss has got 42 in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Oladipo. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Tyrese Maxey. David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers updated me on the situation. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. Coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Loss, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Jones. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Oladipo. Thunder with the rebound. Wallace has got 6 rebounds now in the game. That free throw good from Boss.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Spencer's checked in, and Topic is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Maxey, no good.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's Boss. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now, here's LeVert. Back to Maxey. To stop the run. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. 76ers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Bona. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Topic. The Thunder shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. LeVert finds Maxey. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Maxey. No good with the triple. Here's Boss. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Spencer. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Maxey.
13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City.
He's off on the first. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. Yeah, the defender all over.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Kershaw Yamazele. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
That one is no good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Grant outside. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The 76ers shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to LeVert. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the...
Again, what an avalanche!
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Buries it from three-point range.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
LeVert in the corner. The 10-footer. That one a little long.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's Boss. That one drops for him.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
They really thought they had a chance.